This clip is brought to you by SaveWithConrad.com.
Let's talk about some other New Japan news and notes. Hiroshi Hase and Kensuke Sasaki will be coming in September and staying for 1 year. The real reason behind this is because Hase and Sasaki are being groomed by New Japan to make a comeback in late '92 as guys who are on top of the cards, but also so Hase can make contacts in the U.S., learn the American ways, etc., because Hase is going to wind up as one of the most influential office workers in New Japan and basically be Riki Choshu's right-hand man and handle much of the dealing and contacts with foreign talent. Of course, that doesn't happen. They don't wind up staying for a year. What was WCW hoping to accomplish with New Japan? And do you remember it being discussed that you're going to have a couple of guys make a 12-month run here?
Well, I think it was part of that plan to embellish the relationship between the two companies. And they got two of their brightest young stars that they're going to utilize there. And Hase would be there to evaluate and to observe and to participate. You know, he's the guy that became a senator or a congressman, whatever you want to call it in their language. Hase was a brilliant guy. Yeah. And he was an elected public official to a very high office, not a gimmick deal. And he was very well respected in Japanese politics eventually. But he was always a very bright guy. I thought he was, of all the guys in that era, I know when Shivani and I went to Tokyo to do some little voiceover work for that super show we're talking about there, I thought Hase was the best guy on the card. So if you haven't seen Hiroshi Hase work, and you're a fan of the business, but that was in a generation before your time, so to speak, go out of your way and check it out. He's an amazing talent. So they had high hopes for him. In other words, Conrad, they were doing long-term planning. Gasp! How could that be in pro wrestling? Do long-term planning? It's because they didn't adhere to as stringently to all the political demands of their talent. They're a different culture. So, but Hase was a brilliant guy, and the idea of him coming over and observing, seeing how the operation works, you know, and all those things made a lot of sense to me. But the creative plans in Japan, I guess, changed where they were needed to come back home and go back to work. So that's all. I can't remember any other reason. You know, maybe money. You know, it's either cash or creative. So right. One of the two things that occurred that stimulated the return to Japan for Hase and Sasaki.
Hey, it's Conrad Thompson. Thanks for checking out the podcast here on YouTube. Be sure to hit the subscribe button and the notifications bell so you get a notice anytime we upload some new content. And go save yourself some money right now. If you're in a 30-year loan or you have credit card debt, it's not a matter of if I can save you money. It's a matter of how much. Find out right now for free at SaveWithConrad.com.